Today we will talk about a topic that many people experience but often misunderstand. Gene, ding, gene, D. Why do women suddenly lose interest? If you like this kind of content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video before we start. This is really important for the continuation of such content. Let's get into the topic. Many men experience this at some point. Everything is going well, messages are flowing, there's interest, and maybe even the meetings have gone well. Then suddenly, as if nothing happened, the woman pulls back. Messages decrease, interest drops, energy changes, and most men think, what did I do wrong? But the truth is, this doesn't always happen because of a single mistake. In fact, there are several important psychological reasons behind this situation. First, the decline in emotional excitement. People, especially during the dating process, experience excitement fueled by uncertainty and curiosity. If everything becomes too fast, too easy, and too guaranteed, this excitement diminishes. So, when you are constantly available, overly interested, and predictable, that initial feeling of attraction may weaken. The second important reason is the perceived balance of value. In relationships, people establish a balance of value consciously or unconsciously. If one side invests much more than the other, constantly texting, constantly showing interest, constantly pursuing, their value may decrease in the eyes of the other person. This may seem harsh, but it's part of human psychology. Thirdly, emotional instability. Sometimes a woman is genuinely interested at first, but over time becomes unsure within herself. The question, do I really want this, arises. In this case, there is a withdrawal. This doesn't have to be your fault.
So sometimes the issue is not you, but her own internal process. The fourth reason is moving too fast.
Forming a connection too quickly, making an emotional investment too fast, or making the relationship serious too early can overwhelm the other person. Especially if this level is reached without getting to know each other well enough, the person may step back. The fifth and least talked about reason is the loss of mystery and curiosity. People naturally want to explore. If you open up too quickly, if you show all your cards early, the other person's process of discovering you shortens. This can reduce interest. But there's a very important point here. What I'm saying doesn't mean play games or act. On the contrary, the issue is this: to be balanced, neither too indifferent nor too interested, neither completely closed off nor giving everything immediately. Healthy attraction usually forms within this balance. And it must be clearly stated. Sometimes a woman loses interest because there is truly no compatibility. This is quite normal. Not every interaction has to turn into a relationship. Therefore, instead of taking every withdrawal personally, it's necessary to look at it from a broader perspective. Lastly, remember this: attraction is not only about what you do, but also about who you are, being a person with their own life, goals, confidence, and emotional balance. These always create a stronger impact in the long run. If you want to see more content on this type of psychology and relationship dynamics, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video. If you have an experience on this topic, write it in the comments. Let's take a look together. See you in the next video.